Okay, this is Gamer Blave, and we're back with another episode of Battletech. And if you missed the last episode, then, well, we have been working to establish a relationship with Lord Corrossus, and we actually did that by taking out a vessel, the New Grange, or New Grange, whatever, and we don't know a whole lot about that. We actually also captured Victoria Espinosa, so you know, there's probably a little bit more that's going to happen there that we don't know a whole lot about yet. Once again, this is Editor Blave interrupting the Blave that recorded this video to point out something that is probably already obvious, and it is that part of this image has been cut off, and sadly that is the case for the rest of this video. And part of me wanted to just throw it out and redo it, but you know, honestly, this mission was actually really intense, and I didn't want to redo it because you know, the fact that I went in there kind of blind, and you know, was making those decisions on the fly, you know, I think makes it a little bit more authentic. And you know, if I went in there again, well, one, I just don't want to do it again because it was really hard and it was a pain in the butt, and two, you know, I wouldn't want to have that that knowledge that I had doing it again. So the stuff that we're doing, you know, the center of the screen, you know, what's actually going on, the action is caught, but the sort of the bottom and the right hand parts of the screen are cut off. So just be aware of that. And if it bothers you too much, you can skip this one. I didn't actually really mean to change that setting. I was kind of playing around with another profile on OBS, and I accidentally left that profile on when I set it up. So anyway, my apologies. Back to the video. But anyway, we are decrypting that data archive that we found a couple of episodes ago, so that we're going to find out, hopefully, what's going on with that. But for right now, we do need to look into some of the mercenary contracts. That being said, we're here in the mech bay, and we can't really do a whole lot right now because we're doing work on a whole bunch of our mechs, and that's basically going to take a whole lot of time. So we really need to kind of prioritize some of this stuff. So if we look at, for instance, some of the stuff that we want, we're probably going to want to take our dragon. We're probably going to want to take our Jaeger mech. The Centurion is pretty important. Now, what I've done is, with the trebuchet, what I actually did was I modified it to make it a little bit lighter in the armor department, and put an LRM 20. I think I did put an LRM 20 in it, so it's going to shoot even a few more missiles. It might not be the best idea, but what I want is just a little bit more firepower, and then just to keep that as far back away. So if it's a mission that I think that I can keep him, you know, keep that mech out of there, then we're going to bring the trebuchet. If it's not a mission that I think I can do that with, then we're not going to do that. So that's going to be a very special purpose mech. The Shadowhawk, you know, that's basically the same thing as that trebuchet, but it's got a little bit more armor and fires a few less missiles. The Griffin, I think I stuck that, there's a PBC++ on there, and I think I stuck some better LRMs on there. So it's pretty light as well. So that's another one that we would want to use as, you know, this person kind of stays back and tries not to draw any fire. So that would be one of those situations where, you know, we probably only bring like one of any of those. Like, we would either bring this mech, or this mech, but probably not two of any of these, because we don't want like two of those, you know, glass cannon type mechs. you know, I just don't really want that. You know, and if you recall from the last one, we are looking at kind of, I would say, a new class of difficulty here. We are looking at stuff that is just like, we've been looking at like 2.5, and maybe a couple of 3 skull missions. Like 3 skull would be the highest that we've seen so far, I think. And now 3 skull is the new lowest. That's the new bottom of the barrel. In fact, I don't even believe we've done a 3 skull mission. So this 3 skull mission, in all probability, will be the one that I take, just to kind of feel that out. You know, I kind of want to ease myself into this. Because if you remember, not only are these higher skulls, but the last video I raised the difficulty setting up to hard. So there is that. So let's go ahead and look at our mech warriors, and, well, I didn't want to go there. Look at our mech warriors and see if we've got some experience that we can dole out here. So, okay, so with her, we can get some indirect fire penalty. No, we don't need that with her. We use her up in the front. She doesn't need indirect fire. That's not important for her. 2 health, that would be nice. A little bit, honestly, a little bit more chance to hit is not going to go awry with her. I'm either tempted to actually, you know, do a little bit of that increase there, or save that up for some more piloting. I think I am going to increase that gunnery skill. A little bit more chance to hit is always a good thing. I do like that. So we can grab this breaching shot here. Yeah, I do think I'm going to grab that. I do like that, because you can ignore cover and guard it on targets, and that can be useful, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that.
Training complete.
Can be handy. So Decker, you know, honestly, the amount of work that we have to do here, they are probably going to recover by the time, and yeah, that event that happened has lowered our medical, and that does suck. That does suck. So Decker, he can raise his tactics, which will give him 1 initiative. That is nice. And also the ability to remove stability damage when reserving. Also nice. That's also nice. You know, I think I am going to get that with him. I really like this ace pilot ability. However, I like that more with Behemoth, because Behemoth is more of a right in the fight type of build, because so we've got the bulwark, so I kind of put her more up in it. With Decker, I think initiative can be more useful to him, maybe. I mean, that being said, I mean, the ability to remove stability damage can be pretty useful, I think. But I think Decker is probably going to end up being like one of those guys that we would probably put in like one of those, you know, like the Trebuchet or the Shadowhawk, you know, one of those ones that's going to stay back because he doesn't have that bulwark. So I do think that we're going to take this ability here.
Mech warrior training complete.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, glitch. I think we're going to go for breaching shot as well. I do like coolant vent, but I think I like breaching shot more. So let's grab that. We still got just nothing down here. Let's work towards getting bulwark with him. Even though, you know, he's just getting really, really slow experience gains. Once I get bulwark with him, I would feel like I could at least take him in and he would not, you know, get splattered everywhere. Okay, Medusa. I'm kind of wanting to build up towards this level 6 tactics so I can get that called shot bonus. That being said, I would also maybe like some more accuracy, so I'm going to do something like that.
Mech warrior training complete.
So Medusa's actually pretty decent here. But anyway, yeah, what we need to do is actually advance a little bit of time here. We need... let's actually take a quick look at what mechs we have available. I could see possibly taking the Wolverine. I mean, see, the Shadowhawk with the default loadout just hardly does any damage. An LRM-5 and SRM-2, a medium laser, AC-5. I mean, that's not that great. It's got some armor. I mean, AC-5, medium laser, and an SRM-6. I mean, these default loadout on these guys is not really, you know, blowing my skirt up here. We could bring the Blackjack. It has a decent bit of firepower. It's not the heaviest thing in the world, but it's got just as much armor as these two guys, and it's got quite a bit more firepower. So I am liking that. So I would say we bring the Blackjack and maybe the Dragon, the Jaeger mech, and maybe, let's see, we can plop the Trebuchet up in here, take the Trebuchet and see what it can do with all those extra, well, not all those extra, but those extra missiles, and see if that really light mech build works, and if we can keep him in the rear and not get him blown to smithereens. So let's go ahead and do that, and you know, just advance time here, see if this works for us. Sadly, we can do nothing here except for advanced time. We've got a structural repair finishing in 7 days. That's gonna be good. Fortunately, we're not like super hurting for money right now. We actually did just get a really nice payday. So yeah, I think what we were gonna do is take the Jaeger mech, the Trebuchet, the Dragon, and the Blackjack on this one. So let's take a look at that contract real quick. Here we go, this one. So let's have a look. A high tonnage Taurian lance will shortly make planetfall. At the behest of a group of petty nobles and commercial interests, intel suggests this is the vanguard of a larger force of conventional tanks and infantry, and they're scouting the region for a suitable landing site. We need a competent mercenary company to intercept the mechs and stop the invasion before it gets underway. If their planet-side allies send any support, you are to wipe them out as well. Okay, so they're high tonnage, so that means we probably want to get at least some of their salvage, because, you know, they might have some pretty good mechs. But, you know, I am a little bit worried, because we've really had some struggles with some of these mercenary missions before. 2 and 11, I might just leave this on default. Let's see, we could go up to 3. Nah, I don't think we need to do 3. I don't think that we're going to find... We aren't hurting for money right now. So, so we would be giving up 200k for another choice. High tonnage. No, I don't think we've yet encountered a I mean, yeah, this is a new tier here. But I don't think we've yet encountered a mercenary contract where I've been like, I need 3 things. It's, I think that this is going to be fine. The 200, those extra 200 grand I'm going to want. So let's go ahead and take this. I think I'm going to leave her in the Dragon there, and I'm going to put... Oh crap. Yeah, let's bring Decker in the trebuchet, like I said. So he's going to be the guy that's in the rear with the gear. And then... Medusa gets to take the blackjack. Now what'll be nice is the blackjack it runs a little hot with this loadout on it, but this isn't a polar climate, so that should be okay. We've also kind of refitted the dragon a little bit, so it should be fine. Hopefully it'll be fine heat efficiency wise. I don't know. No. Wait, we refitted the Jaeger mech a little bit, so hopefully it'll be fine. The dragon is, I think, the same. Anyway, we'll find out what happens. This is gonna be interesting. I mean, you know, if they're too heavy, we're in a good financial position right now. If we need to retreat, we can retreat and live to fight another day. I would prefer not to lose any mechs or mech warriors here. So, you know, once again, if we need to get out of there, we can get out of there. But hopefully 3 skulls, and it's a pretty good reward. And hopefully we're going to get, you know, some more mechage out of this thing, because I don't want to take any of those higher difficulty missions on until we get, you know, some better mechs. Intel reports that the Taurians sent a pretty serious lance of mechs. Also keep an eye out for harassing units from the locals. Okay, great. Now, I did switch. I've been tweaking a lot of the settings. If you've been following this series, I've been tweaking a lot of the settings as we go, and I think we're getting much closer to how I want this to be. But in this episode, I have changed the sound settings back. I re-enabled the voice, and hopefully it's just not going to be too distracting. And I've also just had some issues, I would say, with the with what
Roger.
okay, so I want the trebuchet to be back, so I'm just not going to move him in as far. I'm going to sprint him to...
I've got something.
I'm going to sprint him to about here. We're just not moving him in as nearly as far. We don't want him taking any fire. He is very light. I'm going to actually show you him in a second. But yeah, I felt like the levels, the audio levels have been a little weird in some of the videos. Like the game has been either too soft or too loud. So, you know, we'll try to rectify that going forward. So hopefully it won't be too big of an issue. We don't have information on this guy's tonnage yet, so let's go ahead and stay back. Oh, I said I was going to show Decker's armor and stuff. So yeah, I just this guy, this is pretty light. He's got 60 there, 70 there, just 100 on the main body. You know, not a lot, but he's got an LRM-15 and an LRM-20, so he's going to be shooting 5 more missiles at a time than he was before. You know, honestly, if I had 2 LRM-20s, that's what he'd be rocking right now. But I didn't, so...
Good to go.
Medusa... Let's go ahead and reserve... Let's let this guy move first. Let's let him move first. I don't think he's going to be able to move in here and shoot. He might, but let's let him move first. See what he's going to do. Oh, whoa, that looks monstrous. And he hit with all of that evasion. He hit. Can you believe that?
Damage.
What is that thing? Okay, Thunderbolt. Let's have a look at this thing. Okay. Guys. Yeah, that... We don't have anything anywhere close
Waiting for
to that level of toughness. Now, let's have a quick look. Can we get... We can get into these woods here if we sprint. That may be the thing to do, is just, you know, well, we can actually jump here but we can't see. We don't want to be taking, you know, full damage out in the open. Let's actually kind of have a look at this guy's loadout here. So he's got 3 medium lasers, the large laser which he shot us with, and an LRM-10. That's not a ridiculous amount of firepower, but it is a lot. That is a lot. So let's... I would prefer not to take that full force attack. That being said, I mean, I don't really know what to do with everyone else here. Because he's just going to shoot at everyone else as they pile out here. Yeah, maybe what we need to do is just lay into this guy as hard as we can.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see, where can I go where I'm going to get a decent shot at this guy? You know, at least over here I've got some, man, this guy is going to really, really hurt when he, when he shoots. At least over here I've got some evasion. This is not ideal, guys.
Jumping.
And we can work our way over here towards these trees.
Locking on target.
Okay, she hit with something in the leg. Oh, we got another guy coming in. Okay, this might be a Black Knight. So, I think we actually have a piece of one of those. That being said, yeah, this is heavy stuff. I think that this might be the we can't do it mission. We're going to get a real quick feel for it, and that's what we're going to do.
All weapons are go.
He's back here, so I think that we're just going to kind of park him back here where they're not going to be able to do a whole lot to him, and then we're just going to kind of move in and see what we can do. Now, see, I did refit the Jaeger mech, so hopefully it'll be able to shoot more. It has an AC 10 plus, an AC 5, and a large laser. So just one laser as opposed to two. And hopefully that'll mean it can fire more frequently.
All weapons committed.
Ooh, oh, he hit him in the head. He's only got one left on the head. Oh my gosh, we almost completely wiped him out.
Yep.
That would have been the most insane luck that has ever happened. We almost wiped him out in one shot. Jeez. I mean, that doesn't really do us any good right now, honestly. On account of the fact that we're not going to hit him in the head again. So even though he's at 1, it doesn't really matter because, you know, you can't land a deliberate headshot to save your life in this game. I am going to jump because I don't want to take... I want the evasion.
Here we go.
Even though this blackjack really builds up heat, I'm hoping that this polar climate really helps me out here. Yeah, that's insane. I mean, I hope that one of these lasers just happens to clip him up there. That would be great. That would be great. I mean, we're laying into this guy. I mean, what would also be great is just the fact that we would get some extra salvage from that thing. That's a huge mech. These guys are big boys. Big boys. Another great thing about that is Medusa, Decker, firing all these missiles. If one missile clips him in the head, if one little missile clips him in the head, in fact, I'm going to do a precision strike on his head, give a little bit more chance to hit the head. If one of these missiles hits him in the head, that guy's toast. That guy's toast. That's all we need is one of these 35 missiles to hit him in the head, because he's only got one left.
Firing full salvo.
Oh, we didn't get it. That would have been insane. I mean, you just can't count on headshots. You can't count on them. That would have been so cool. That would have been so cool. I mean, hey, we've gotten our fair share of crappy headshots that have happened to us, so it's about time that that some of them happen to them. So only two of their lance have shown up so far. I am not looking forward to the rest of it, guys. Let's move up here and take our shot. They're really going after Behemoth here. So we can. What does he have on his? He doesn't have anything on the left arm. He's got the large laser on the right arm. That might be the thing to go for, because that's going to reduce the amount of damage that he does to us. I don't think we're going to hit this head. Okay, I'm going for the head. Screw it. Nope, we didn't get it. Oh, here comes another 65 tonner. Oh, we need to take this freaking thing down. Behemoth,
What's up, boss?
Behemoth. So I can jump in here and give it everything. Once again, trying to hit it in the head. And that's, I mean, at least another couple of chances that we have to just wipe it out. Of course, that Black Knight is just going, I mean, we're getting a bunch of evasion. I don't know. These are Hail Marys, but while we've got it down, we need to try to do what we can do. Because if we can get one of these guys out, then I think we've got a chance. But these are, every single one of these mechs outclasses every single one of mine. Like, these are all just in a completely different league. Like, they're not playing ball in the same league that we're playing ball. The reason that I would want to go in here is so I can get the short laser attacks as well.
Firing jump jet.
That's why I'm going to do it. Man, it would have been great if we got one of those missile hits on the head. That would have been it. Okay. We're trying.
Acknowledged.
Yes! Yes! We did it. Okay. That was critical. That was critical. Because that guy still had a good bit of body health left. Okay, so this guy's backing up so he can get his long-range PPC shots off. Whew. Okay, and here come the rest of their boys. Let's see, where can we park Blave? I'm fairly certain that Decker is going to be able to just move around in this area and lob his missiles. I'm looking for some forest that we're going to be able to. Okay, I think I can move like here, and then what I plan on doing is I want to draw them over in this direction because I really need to get up into these. up into these trees. We can't fight them not in the trees. We're going to need that damage bonus. But yeah, that that random shot from the AC 10 plus into the dude's head, that was super clutch. And then of course Behemoth landing the called shot to the head there. That was huge. 65 tons. Yeah, I mean, the 65 tons is their, I think that's probably like their lightest mech here, and that's like my heaviest mech. I think the Dragon is 65 tons. It might be 60 tons. The Jaeger mech might be 65. I don't actually know. So I think what I'll do is move up here and defend, and then next turn I'll try to move him up here, and hopefully he'll have like a good view of the battlefield from there, and then we'll try to get the other guys up into the trees. I don't know what else I don't really have any good other ideas. I mean, that guy's already gone, right? So Blave's the only other one to go. So yeah, let's move and defend. The best defense, I think, is going to be a good defense here. Oh my gosh, they've got other crap. They've got huge other crap.
Eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I think we're pulling out of here, guys.
Minimal damage on this. Let's go.
What is all that? Like, I think those might be like LRM carriers or something absurd like that. But obviously, I mean, like, the amount of damage, they just like did basically half of Behemoth's armor, and she had quite a bit of evasion there. And they're from downtown, you know. I mean, I can't do anything about that.
Yes, Commander.
I genuinely don't think we can really do anything about that. They're not showing up as things that get turns. Maybe those are turrets that we're firing. I don't see destroy enemy reinforcements. Ah, man, I don't. I'm gonna move him up and shoot at that Black Knight, though. That's for sure.
Aye, aye.
Okay, so the Black Knight, it looks like it doesn't have as much armor as the other one, but it does have quite a bit of firepower on it, that's for sure. Okay, they actually have a reasonable sized Mac back there, a 45 tonner.
Receiving you.
Okay, so we can't actually, like, do anything here. I'm gonna get in position in these trees.
Roger.
And defend. And then I'm gonna pull, Behemoth back. But if we just have those missiles coming in from downtown the rest of this time, I mean, I obviously can't just like skate on past these guys and deal with that.
Orders.
Let's move back here.
Engaging
and defend. Brace. Here they come. Whew. Nice. I mean,
They think they can hurt me.
okay. And let's get... I mean, we could move the Jaeger mech over there, but I don't love it. I don't love it. The problem is, the problem with this... I might need to try to sprint Blave over here, because this is where the fight's going to be. Yeah, this is where the fight's going to be. I don't want to attack from right here. I could. I don't want to attack from right here because then he's just going to take fire from everyone because he's going to be out in the open. So I'm going to move him. Hopefully he'll be either far enough back or have enough evasion to not get completely slaughtered. Okay, yeah, that's unreasonable. That's unreasonable. I mean, even at one apiece, even at 1 damage apiece, which, I mean, I can't do unless I guard.
Waiting for orders. Firing full complement on enemy.
Okay. Oh, we PPC critted him. Nice.
That hit something good.
The 45 tonner's moving in.
Orders.
We've got some okay chances to hit here. We can go for that side. That's really the only damage that this guy has taken. He doesn't have the called shot bonus. I think I'm just going to go for him in general. I might use the called shot with either Blave or Behemoth.
Locked on target.
Oh, what do we got here? Another Thunderbolt. Jeez.
Standing by.
Okay. Can you... Okay, so we can jump up here and fire with... I mean, she just doesn't have a whole lot of firepower unless she's like right on top of someone. And I can't do anything about those LRM carriers over there. I mean, they just get to sit here and pummel me with impunity. This is... I mean... 3 skulls. This is the lowest difficulty one that we could do, according to this. I don't see it happening, guys.
Copy that.
We're gonna try maybe the evasion. I don't know. We can go. If we manage to blow this bit right here off, we would get rid of a PPC, a laser, the large laser, and another laser. So 2 lasers, a large laser, and a PPC. That would be like a good chunk of her of this Black Knight's firepower.
Target confirmed.
Yeah. So we can, as much as I hate to say it, we can start firing at someone else. maybe that thunderbolt. Oh man. I can't not be in the woods. I can't not be in the woods. Okay, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be far back, and maybe that means that they won't target him with every single thing in the universe. I'm guessing, though, that they would target him with all of the missile strike. Yeah, they'll target him with all of the missile strikes. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't you? It would be stupid not to. The only option I would have would be to vigilance and come out here and blast this guy, but then, I mean, then what? You know? I really don't know after that. That being said, I wish I dragged my loot all the way up, because then I would be able to get, well, a full thunderbolt for one. Because even just that one, because that one's completely intact. But even between those two, I'd be able to definitely get one. Some more Black Knight. Because I've already got a piece of Black Knight, at least one. And then, well, any of this other stuff that might be useful. Assuming we get through this, which is a big if. A huge if. I don't know if we can do it unless we can... That guy's firepower is way down. So, honestly... in terms of us dealing with this enemy lance right now, I think we can do it. The problem is the LRM carriers. I can't deal with that firepower. We got 2 LRM carriers who are just destroying us, and I mean, I can't get over. There's no way to get to them. Like, how would I even go about doing that? Like, jump Behemoth down here, defend, jump Behemoth over here, defend. I mean, I guess I could just do a jump, defend, jump, defend, jump, defend until I get to them, and then that would be the only thing I could think about doing. But that's like ignoring these guys the whole time. It doesn't make any sense. It's like a rock in a hard place here, guys. I think we've got to do something to be able to attack this guy. I just don't know what it would be. We can apparently attack from up here. Yeah, I need to get him up here. So I'm going to sprint him up here. I don't think they can attack him in... I don't think that that's going to be a rear shot. If it is, that's really bad, but I'm going to sprint him up there. He's in the woods, and he'll still be able to attack him. Hopefully with the with the AC-10. That's just too much. That's too much. That's not reasonable. To put 2 of those in here, that's not reasonable. I claim that that's not fair. Like that's not, like, what are you supposed to do that? They're gonna knock him down. Okay.
Standing by.
We need to start going after this awesome. I can't really bring... Oh, actually, that guy can see you. You need to move back. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to leave him there for one singular turn. I think that he can take the fire in the front, and if If he does distract them for one turn, I think that would be actually a decent thing. I'm gonna fire at the... I think I'm gonna fire at the Thunderbolt. I know that this guy's still up, but he's got a long way to go before he's dead. And the Thunderbolt is now more of a threat. Because he's got that big PPC and those other things as well. So let's go after the Thunderbolt now.
Affirmative.
Crap. I was really hoping that... Okay. Good. Hopefully Medusa goes before all this crap happens.
Yes, Commander.
Because we need to... So brace... removes unsteady and end the next turn, gain guarded, 40% damage reduction. So we definitely need to do something along those lines because we're taking way too much. What I'm probably going to start doing with Behemoth is to start jumping down this way. Jump guard, jump guard, jump guard, just to get near these. I see if I can even jump to like forest to forest here. To get near these LRM carriers. I mean, I gotta get over to them, guys. I don't know what else to do. I got no other ideas. The LRM carriers are doing by far the most damage. Let's move back a little bit and brace.
Heads out.
I mean, the benefit of bracing in there is you take much less damage. Oh, thank you for missing. Even with being in the forest, I don't want that to hit. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, so we need to turn towards these clowns. And, you know what would be great is if we hit this guy in the head like we did that other dude. How awesome would that be?
All weapons committed.
Oh, we missed! With 85% chance. Man, that sucks. Man, Behemoth is hurting. Okay.
Commander.
But, I mean, there's nothing for it. We've got to... Okay, so if I vigilance, I can actually fire at the LRM carrier. But it's only going to be with the AC-5. So, I mean, it's not like it's going to kill him. But she would be able to fire the AC-5 again next turn. Okay, I'm going to move first. Let's start moving in this direction. Oh, wait, hold on. We got to do this.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, and there's the other one. What is it? A demolisher? That's not even the thing. It's got two AC-20s on it. It's got two AC-20s on it. So even if we were try to run over there right now, that thing would utterly and totally do exactly what its name says and demolish me. Yeah, it's I think we gotta leave. I don't see how it would... I don't see how this is in any way... even like in an ideal world. Okay, so we've got, that has got to be one of the LRM carriers. We've got at least 2 LRM carriers. We know we have 2 LRM carriers. We've got at least 1 demolisher, and then another demolisher, presumably. I think we withdraw. I don't know how to do it. I'm in a vigilance here. Unless this next turn goes just ridiculously well, I think we've got to take our option of trying to get out and see what that looks like. Hopefully a lot of that misses in addition to not doing a whole lot of damage. My gosh, it's just... It's...
Reporting. Minimal damage.
There's no... Okay, so that guy's in range now. SRM carrier. Is he in range? Yeah, okay. And they do 3 apiece. Okay, yeah, I don't think it's doable.
Took a hard hit there.
I don't think it's in any way doable.
Commander?
Decker. Okay, Decker, you're gonna have to step out and take fire. You're just gonna have to. I don't even know which one of these is more dangerous. I think both of them are probably equally dangerous. But right now the vehicles are much more dangerous than the mechs.
Position confirmed.
Okay. How tough? This thing does not actually seem like it's very tough. So this should completely obliterate the SRM carrier. In fact, hold on a second. No. Hold on. Let me look at this again. So the SRM carrier has not a ton of armor. The demolisher it might be a better idea to shoot at the demolisher and soften it up, and then we would be able to maybe finish the demolisher more easily. I don't know. I think we need to do what we can to actually take one of them out. I'm gonna fire. Of course, he's gonna miss a number of them. Hopefully this takes him out. Okay, yeah, it obliterated one of them. Okay, so we got one of them down. We need to take the demolisher out, and then we need to work on getting over there. Okay, we've still got a blackjack to deal with. That's I mean, like, we're basically obliterated here too. I mean,
I'm under heavy fire.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay, Medusa, can you get up and shoot at this dude? I need you to... he's only going to be able to AC5 this thing for me, but I need you to do it.
Roger.
I might use vigilance on him, and then I'm going to see if I can move Behemoth over to this, and vigilance as well. Because I need as much defense as possible here. Okay, so
Engage.
we're gonna have to try to get the Jaeger mech over here too. I don't have enough fire. I don't think I've got enough firepower to take that thing down. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah, they're ignoring the trebuchet, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's see. I can get over to these trees, and I'll be able to actually shoot my lasers at it as well. I don't think that the Jaeger mech is going to be able to get over there and get a shot at it. I don't think that there's any way that that is going to happen. It might have been good for... no, because if we moved back, we would have just been taking more fire from these LRM carriers. We need to move in on these guys. There's no... I don't see any way around it. I just got to hope that he can bust through this guy's armor and hit him. Okay. What do we... If he can hit him all on his... Well, it's his left side. Well, yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. This guy is super tough. I mean, even if we manage to take all these vehicles down, yeah, I don't think we can do it. I don't think we can do it. Not possible. Like, even if we could take these vehicles down, which is, I mean, super unlikely at this point.
All weapons committed.
I don't think we're gonna be able to then take the mechs down as well. It's so massive. It's so massive. Okay, hopefully this guy misses. I don't... Jeez.
Not much armor left in that location.
Yeah, I can freaking tell. 60% damage reduction, though. I mean, we... Yeah, I mean, even with the ones that we're taking,
Done, folks.
you know.
Standing by.
Well, we need to do something with Medusa here. Okay, so hold on a second. Gain guarded and entrenched, and remove all stability damage. So we probably need to do that, and move in. And we need to be working on these guys over here still. Let's see, how can you do... Okay, so we can do this, and that will give us pretty good shots at this guy.
Engaging jump jets.
I mean, the vehicles are still by far the most...
Acknowledge.
Gosh. Okay, the left side is really hurt.
Ready for orders.
Can we attack... We can attack the LRM carrier. I think I'm gonna do that, because I think that Behemoth can take out the Demolisher. And the LRM carrier is, relatively speaking, weak. I'm gonna go ahead and move in with Decker. Once again, if they'll attack him for a turn, that will give, you know, that'll... Hell, if he's there, then I don't even know if he'll be able to get away, but... Yeah, that's actually too risky. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna fire from here. It's the same chance. Hopefully this can do it. It's 3 LRM-20s. It's obscene. It's obscene. Come on, baby. No! Oh, no. Oh, we really needed that. We needed that really badly. We needed that so badly. Okay. That's not great. That's not great. We're gonna have to
Armor
run...
breach. Internal damage.
We're gonna have to run back with her.
Ready for orders.
I don't have enough to vigilance with her. Crap. So here's the problem. If I just attack with her, she's gonna take fire without 60% damage reduction. If I reserve, then I'm going to take fire from both of these guys, but it's going to be 60% damage reduction. I think I would prefer to get rid of this demolisher. I mean, I guess she's still got all of that. Yeah, let's shoot the guy. I mean, the LRMs haven't been shooting at her anyway. Well, actually, hold on a second. Let's jump in, because I need to get closer to those LRM carriers anyway. So this evasion might help too, and I'll be closer. How close? 55. I don't like that a whole lot. Yeah, right here is where I want to be. Of course, I don't know how much of this crap I can shoot after I jump. Okay, I can shoot all of it. I'm gonna do that.
Firing a full salvo.
Oh, gosh.
One more for the trash heap.
Okay, they are going after the trebuchet now, which is... that's the weak link. Okay.
I'm gonna need a medic. Internal structure damage.
Blave, you can't get over there, can you?
All weapons committed.
Okay, flamer crit, that doesn't really help us out a ton.
Critical damage detected.
Oh, they're all going after. Okay, so my plan worked a little bit too well. My plan worked a little bit too well.
Internal structure damage.
They've blown past my armor.
Okay, hopefully this is going to be too close for this guy to do a whole lot of damage. Oh no, he's okay, so he's still going out. Oh! Okay, he's toast.
Hell yeah.
Commander?
Oh! He can't... Okay, we're going to vigilance. And we're going to sprint. Because, holy crap. Get out of there. Okay. Hopefully he'll be okay back there and be able to shoot at them.
Ready for orders.
Medusa. I'm gonna fire at this LRM carrier so Behemoth can jump up and fire at the other one. I don't know if Medusa's gonna be able to kill it, but...
Attacking from position.
Okay, yes. There's still
Vehicle trashed.
so much that I just don't know about this. They've got a perfect condition blackjack and almost perfect condition.
Oh, you bastards.
Oh my gosh, Medusa's getting jacked up. Okay, yeah, go after the Jaeger mech. Go after the Jaeger mech. Please.
Waiting for orders.
Jump behind this thing.
Engaging jump jets.
We're not going to be able to shoot it with very much. What can we shoot it with? We can shoot it with our small lasers. What if I did that? Because it has... If we were actually to hit it with the AC-5, then this would really, really ruin its day.
Target lock on enemy rear.
We didn't... I don't know what we hit it with, but it didn't like it. Okay. Good. They've decided to switch targets here.
Damage minimal.
Oh, I guess I can't fire at the Thunderbolt while the other one's there. Okay, sorry for the blip there. Once again, as has happened a couple times in this series, I had to go do something, and this is the next morning. I have a little bit of time before I have to be at work, so let's hopefully get this done. Now, I was thinking about this last night before I went to bed, and I really wish... I was really thinking about this attack that I did with Behemoth, and I really wish that I actually just used all these weapons and went ahead and overheated myself and took the structural damage and blew this guy up, because this guy I think is going to go ahead and attack a Decker, and Decker just can't take it. I think... Oh no, not Decker. Decker's out of range. Sorry, yeah, Decker definitely can't take it. Decker, I think, is safe behind this rock. That's good. Medusa. But Medusa also can't take it. As you can see, both of these arms are going to get blown off by an LRM volley. And he is probably also going to get knocked down. So that is going to be just a really, really bad situation. So, you know, I don't really know what is going to happen there. Now, sadly, from our position here, we can't really directly attack the Thunderbolt, which is who I most want to attack. I can move here, and I think that's what I'm actually going to do. I think I'm going to move here and attack the Thunderbolt. That being said, the Blackjack is also probably a decent target. Fortunately, right now, they are actually firing at... you know, this would be a good called shot right here, because if we did that, we would blow off his PPC, if we actually hit that. And that would reduce his firepower by a decent bit. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that.
All weapons committed.
Okay, nice. Nice. That was really good. That was really good. So that's gonna at least reduce their output by a bit. Yeah, that was what he should do. Wow. That was what he should
Ready
do.
for orders.
Okay, so he, I believe, is safe back here. And we're not gonna have a lot of shots with him because he got his ammo blown up. But he should be fine, to, you know, help us out on these guys. So, I mean, this guy's still dangerous. We can shoot at him. He might actually be able to blow this leg up. So I think that he is the target.
On it.
Yeah, we did it. We blew the leg up, and we actually did a good bit of damage to his
Critical hit, Commander.
his torso there, so we might actually be able to blow him up. Medusa might be an eject situation. Medusa might have to eject,
I've got an armor
which
breach.
is not ideal because
Yes, Commander.
I can either try to retreat with Medusa and, you know, possibly use that AC-5 for some fire support later on. You know, so maybe vigilance and get back with Medusa. Because she still had, I mean, guys, I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'm just gonna keep doing that. Medusa is a he/she to me, because of the name. So possibly do a vigilance, and then maybe, you know, retreat to here, and use the AC-5 to do, you know, maybe some long range fire support, and that is going to be maybe it. That being said, what I do like is this Blackjack has opened himself up to a back shot from Decker in the trebuchet. Oh, wait, yeah, so Decker hasn't... Oh, Decker will go next round before the Blackjack. If I wanted to be completely suicidal, I could jump in behind. We're not doing that. So, I mean, like, look at this. Yeah, we've got 10 structure there, 1 structure there, 1 structure there, 5 structure there, 46 there, 49 there. I mean, it's literally like, you know, 1 more shot. So we can punch out, or we can try to make use of that AC-5. The head is still there. You know, if he gets knocked over, he's going to take another damage. And if, you know, and some of this stuff getting blown up could hurt him as well. So, you know, he's actually pretty, he could pretty easily die here. So I do think ejection is a pretty viable option right now. And, you know, if I had really done what I should have done with Behemoth, which was do a full strike on this LRM carrier, then I don't think we would be in this boat. And then Behemoth would be on her way back. And Medusa would at least have a little bit of oomph in her. You know, that might have actually been a make or break for this. I mean, there's actually a whole lot to this mission that we really need to kind of digest here. you know, that there's a whole lot to this. I really don't think that there's any way we can keep him in here. I think we have to eject. I don't think that there's any other choice. So let's put him on eject and get him out of here. There's nothing really else he can do. I mean, he could do a suicide fire at the Thunderbolt and possibly, maybe even probably take him out. But I just don't think that that's going to happen. So I think that there's a decent chance that the Jaeger... I think there's a decent chance that we get out of this. I think that there is.
All right.
But
Ejecting.
Medusa's not going to be doing any good for us right now. Now that's an interesting maneuver.
Receiving you.
Okay, so let's activate our laser. And let's step on this stupid carrier.
Roger.
If Behemoth misses with this... Okay, thank you. That would have been the coup de grace. If we missed that, that would have been it.
Reporting. One less vehicle.
We definitely couldn't take any more from that. Okay. So, Blave, we need to finish this Thunderbolt off. There's no two ways about it. So you've got to hit this.
All weapons committed.
Thank you. Okay. We've got a really good shot now.
Warriors,
So they've
show
got
what you've got.
their blackjack that is still in really good shape.
Good to go.
We've got a back shot here because their blackjack really went for the gold. Really went for the gold. Let's see if we can do a precision strike. Let's see, what is the center torso? They just have heat sink. He's got a bunch of heat sinks here. Let's go for the center torso. Just try to do as much damage. Interesting. Okay, so if I move out, which I think I'm going to do, I can get that back shot in. I think that it's worth it. The Black Knight... Okay, hold on a second. What does the Black Knight still have? 2 medium lasers, a large laser. Okay, I think I'm going to Vigilance and move out. For that, well... I'd prefer the precise shot. He's still got enough armor to, I think, tank that. Because I want a precise shot on that center torso. Because he's facing Behemoth for some stupid reason. And let's see, is my left arm isn't in as good of shape. So let's face like this. This is a little bit ballsy. It's not quite as suicidal as what that other guy did, but I really want that back shot. And let's go for the gold.
All weapons committed.
Nice. Okay, so it does look like this thing is starting to go our way here. So what we really have to break down here are a couple of key points. And I think that
Standing by.
I think that
Jumping.
it's pretty important to note that without that headshot on the Thunderbolt at the very beginning, at the very start of this conflict, there was just no chance. There was no chance. If we had to like take that guy down the old-fashioned way, you know, while dealing with all these other mechs and while getting pummeled by these LRM carriers. There was no way. I mean, in fact, I was obviously, I'm actually kind of somewhat interested to listen to the playback of this one. I was obviously very pessimistic about this one, because I really didn't think we could do it, but it actually seems like it might be. I'm gonna go ahead and reserve him. This guy's clearly hiding. Keep reserving. I'm gonna see if I can spot him with Blade. Actually, he's gonna poke his head out here. Yeah, that actually does a good bit of damage. That actually does a decent chunk of damage.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, yeah, so we don't have a ton of missiles left, but hopefully we won't need them. So his armor's in pretty decent shape here. But I do wish we had some more missiles, but you know, we've got Behemoth coming to the fight, and Blave. I actually think Blave could probably take this guy by himself right now, but it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be fine. So let's kind of favor that right side towards him. Do a call. Well, so I would actually like to capture two pieces of these, because two pieces of this, because this mech I think is actually heavier than the Thunderbolt. So this would be nicer, but I don't think it's going to happen based on the fact that the torso is in the condition that it's in. So let's I guess I can try if he hits it with the ace. Yeah, I mean, let's just try it. Yeah, I mean, those were actually pretty good shots on the legs there.
Ready for orders.
I don't think she's gonna get to where she can shoot it. One of the things I like about the AC5++ is it does almost as much damage as an AC10.
Understood. Moving.
Yeah,
fast.
she really had to go over there to deal with those LRM carriers. Those things are honestly just about the most threatening thing we've dealt with.
It's go time.
Because they can hit you from like across the map and just do so much damage. Okay, so he's going to expend the last of his stuff and then just be pretty much done. Here's the problem. I mean, I guess it's not a huge problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and fire these. We're gonna do another called shot with Blave. And then we're just gonna hope that we get those legs. I mean, chances are we're not, but you know, hey, you don't get it if you're not gonna get something you don't don't aim at. Whoa, we're just directly into the center torso, but we managed to do it. We managed to do it. I was a naysayer the whole time. That was really tough, and that was the lowest difficulty one they had. Okay, so
Mission successful.
I don't know. I can't remember if we upped the salvage on that one or not, but I think we might have gone for 3 at the cost of the 200k. I don't remember. I don't remember. Payout 573,000. I think we might have. Yeah. Decker is... Oh no, Medusa's the one that was hurt. Look at that blackjack. Fortunately, no pieces actually got blown off. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Yeah, we only get to pick 2 pieces of salvage. So... Oh, okay, so the Black Knight is the one that we can buy here. We can buy a Black Knight, I think. That's why I don't actually have it yet, but I can buy a piece. So I actually really want to grab this one so we can then have 2 of them. So what I'll almost certainly do... that would be nice. Oh, man. Oh my gosh. That is a phenomenal weapon. Oh, I don't know if I can pass that up. I might grab the Black Knight and that SRM-6. That's ridiculous. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. That's like an extra 50% damage. And stability damage. That's really, really good. And that would set us back on getting one of these thunderbolts. But I think that we... I think there's a good chance, well, not a good chance, there's a chance that we grab one of these Thunderbolts anyway, just because there's several of them. I really want that SRM-6. I don't think we're going to see another one of these for a really long time. That is really nice. Yeah, I think we grab that. I think we grab that. Okay, so let's take that. Okay, we did get a Thunderbolt. Nice. So we got a couple of other SRM-6s. Nothing else to write home about there. But I think between that and the one that we can buy, then we'll be really close to having a Black Knight. So that'll be pretty cool. Oh man, God, that was super rough. We're gonna be out of commission for a little while just repairing after that. Sadly though, you know, we're still going to be in kind of the same boat with our mechs, you know, that we haven't really, that really doesn't put us in much of an upgraded spot. Unearthed Secrets, the Rimward Frontier. Okay, everybody, our shiny new code breaker just finished chewing through the encryption on the Argo's data archive. Shall I go ahead and open it? Okay, I was thinking that was going to take a little bit longer. We just did one mission. We didn't even go anywhere. Okay, that's what we're all here for. No, I was thinking we'd just sit here for a while, you know, and really savor the mystery. Use your own initiative, Doctor. You don't need my permission. Yeah, that's what we're all here for. Then, without further ado, well, it looks like a map archive, which is about what you'd expect on a navigation computer. No surprises there. I'm seeing a lot of periphery territories, the Outworld's Alliance, the Rimworld's Republic, the Oberon Confederation, but hello, what's this? A star map on a blue background fills your view screen. The margins are dense with annotations and symbols. This isn't a civilian map, it's SLDF. Star League Defense Force. The Star League Defense Force, SLDF, was the largest military force in human history, with over 100 million soldiers serving in 486 divisions at its peak. The SLDF suffered horrific losses opposing Stefan Amaris in the Amaris Civil War. Look at the symbols, refueling stations, no-fly zones, even military installations, all laid out and annotated, complete with identifier codes where applicable, and it looks like we have more of them. Okay, my background, there must be more to this ship's story than we understand. No civilian vessel should be carrying this kind of intel. You're talking, but all I can hear is the sound of C-bills dropping into our bank account. Okay, I'm gonna go with the one from my background. I don't know, Commander. If there was any military significance to this vessel, It isn't reflected in her logs, or in any of the history I've dug up on her. I wish that I had answers, but I'm as in the dark as you are, another centuries-old mystery in a ship overflowing with them. A mystery that could get us all killed. I shouldn't have to tell you what the great houses would do to get their hands on something like this. And even if they don't, bad things happen to people who mess around with lost tech. I've heard stories. Hang on a second. I've got something. An SLDF outpost castle. The designation reads Nautilus. It's on Artru, deep inside Directorate space, right on the edge of the Taurian border. On the map, it's in a no-fly zone, marked strictly off-limits to civilian craft. Nothing like that has ever been discovered on Artru. Trust me, I grew up there. I'd know. This could be a huge find. The SLDF built outpost castles to keep periphery worlds in line, and they stocked them accordingly. That means lost tech, and lots of it. There could even be an intact memory core for us to discover. Memory core is lost tech. Memory cores were data storage systems used by the Star League. They were said to hold extensive libraries of information. Who cares about memory cores? If there's really an outpost castle out there on Artru, that means battle mechs, the rarest, most expensive mechs you could ever imagine. Oh, and weapons, boss. Weapons the likes of which you have never seen. You ever heard of a Gauss rifle? Let's see, Gauss rifle. Lost tech, a ballistic weapon that used a series of electromagnets to propel nickel-iron slugs at tremendous velocity. The knowledge and techniques required to produce Gauss rifles were lost to the inner sphere during the Succession Wars. From what I read, those babies could punch a hole clean through an assault mech without breaking a sweat. And pulse lasers, the kind that could slag a mountain of armor in the blink of an eye. Pulse lasers, also lost tech, a laser weapon that fired several beams in quick succession, allowing vaporized armor to dissipate and increasing localized damage output. The knowledge and techniques required to produce pulse laser weaponry were lost to the inner sphere during the Succession Wars. Okay, yeah, we want that. We want that. Okay. If what you've just said is true, if an intact Star League era armory is waiting for us on Artru, then this could change everything. We could punch through the Directorate's defenses in spite of their unexpected strength. With an SLDF arsenal at our disposal, there would be nothing we couldn't do. We must pursue this, Commander McBlavester. Lady Arano will say the same. Okay, we're in, but Meyer's right. The great houses would kill us all for this information. My own people in the Lyrian Commonwealth are no exception. Thank you, Commander. If you ask me, we shouldn't be looking into this at all. Chasing lost tech is a bad idea. Capital B, capital I. If our friends and neighbors don't kill us to take it, someone will push the wrong button and blow us all up. Again, I have stories. Let me be abundantly clear. If there is a Star League era castle waiting on Artru, we will claim what's inside. Not out of avarice, but out of necessity. Advancing on the Directorate's core systems will be, with our existing army, would be like marching headlong into an abattoir. I don't know what an abattoir is, I gotta admit. We could succeed, yes, but our losses would be devastatingly high, as would yours. So we will follow this lead. Superstitions be damned. Okay, sounds like it's settled. We're going to Artru. Very good. I'll contact Lady Arano. She'll need time to prepare the recovery effort. Carry on with your business, Commander. Take contracts, fight, and grow stronger. Soon enough, we will venture into the unknown. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to do some mech repairs, that's for dang sure. Goodness gracious. Okay, that was rough, and we've got a lot going on here. Now, that's very, very interesting stuff. the opportunity to get some better mechs, yeah, that's what we certainly need. Now let's have a look. I really did think that I thought we had a Black Knight. I thought we had bought a Black Knight. Let me have a look in our storage bay here. Oh, so we have a BL6B. Or wait, no. So I don't know which one we bought. So we had the wrong one. That was what it was. So I probably should have picked up 2 Thunderbolts. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Probably not the right call there. But anyway. I guess I am more inclined towards, because like the 65 tonners or those Thunderbolts are kind of in the middle of the heavies, and these Black Knights are definitely on the upper tier, the upper end of the heavies. Right before, you know, they're kind of like scratching the surface of these assaults. You know, we do have 2 pieces of this awesome. I would love to grab another scrap of that, and then we would really be into another tier. So we do need to shell out the money for this guy. We've also got to be thinking with our money now about having a little bit in reserve for repairs and biding our time in the event that we do actually have to retreat from a mission, because that one was on the lower end of the difficulty spectrum here. In fact, that was the lowest difficulty mission that they had. At least I'm assuming that that's what skulls are. Difficulty rating. So that was the lowest one, and you know, we really kind of lucked into winning, getting out of there, as far as I can tell. So yeah, we've got to be prepared, I guess, for having to back out and lick our wounds, so to speak. That being said, if we actually had 2 entire lances worth of mechs that I could field, that would be a different story. But, you know, even though we have more than 8 mechs, there aren't really 8 that I would, you know, 2 whole separate groups that I would take in right now. Yeah, this is really a mess. I'm gonna need to kind of have to sort all this junk out, because this is not gonna do. This is not gonna do. I've got to really optimize this. Got a lot to think about here. A lot to think about. Anyway, we've got our ship upgrade coming up in a couple of days. Possibly going to have to spend some more on tech points, because as you can see, we're going to have to start doing a whole lot of work on mechs, not only on repairs, but I think we're going to have to start refitting some stuff again. And that's going to cost us a lot of time. Yeah, we've got Medusa out for 35 days. Wow. Wow. Yeah. I'm actually not really entirely sure what our strategy is right now. I don't need to hire someone else right now, just because we're not going right back out. We don't have the mechs for it. And I do think Hot Rod is probably going to see some action soon, if only because we need to get him some experience. We really do, and because he's got an awesome beard. That's really important. But hey, we did get through it. It certainly cost us a lot. I wish we had. I wish we did have that other Black Knight piece. That would make me feel a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and buy that piece of this stalker here. It is, I guess this is what, one of the light the lightest assault mechs, right? Because that's 85 tons. So let's go ahead and buy it. I don't know if we'll ever use it. I guess that's one of the things, is you never really know if you're going to use these things. But
New equipment available.
if I ever get the other pieces of that, I'm going to be really, really happy. AC2++. Yeah, some of this stuff I probably am going to want to get to. So yeah, we're probably going to grab some of this other junk too. But anyway, I think that that is it's really a good place to stop. So anyway, as always, thanks so much for watching. We are going to pick up right here next time.